Everyone, I am in the middle of remodeling my home office and I thought I would show you what it looks like. So come on, take a little walk with me here. Okay, so this is, I'm gonna give you the grand tour here. This is my amazing home office. I love this space and it's been so interesting for me. So let me just kind of give you a little tour here. So this is the seating area over here. And there's going to be a couch over here. There's a cat. There's going to be a couch, but that's still on its way. And over here is the desk area. There's another cat causing trouble. And what I'm going to be doing is probably moving. See, there's a cabinet over there. I think I'm going to move that over onto this wall over here. We've got some photos that are still waiting to find a new home. So I think that cabinet is going to go and it's going to either come over here or I might get a longer one because I think I want bookshelves instead of a cabinet, or maybe I want both. I'm not sure yet, but that's going to go over here. And then we're going to have some more shelves on the wall behind the desk. And then let me just give you the view from over here. And then I have some thoughts on this whole process. All right, so this is a little bit of a messy view. It's still obviously a work in progress. I have to figure out somewhere to put the printer and got some cords and things to deal with. But this is the work in progress. And also we are redoing the floor, which is going to be amazing because we have this carpet that is literally made to give you the idea of tires. So this room used to be, the people who built this house, they were NASCAR fans. And they had like this giant full-size cutout of Dale Earnhardt on the wall. And they had tires from some racing vehicle. And that was like there's like a loft above me here. You can see that up there. There were tires up there, literal, actual tires. And the carpet is made to represent tires. So that's going to go, and I'm going to replace that with like a nice bamboo, like a sort of a medium to light tone bamboo floor. But what I wanted to share with you, so I'm in love here. This is so much fun, so fun to redecorate. But what I've been realizing as I go through this process is sometimes like decluttering is like really hard, right? And we're like, oh, I miss these things, right? Like I hate to let these things go. But sometimes it's not so hard. And sometimes it's more like, oh, like I have grown over the past, I've been using this office for, I don't know, 5 years, maybe 5, 6 years. I've been using the office and along the way I grew as a person. I grew as a business owner and as a person. But my office didn't change, right? I literally was just, we had random things in here. I had a desk, I had a couch that I never liked, and just random. And it was never put together, and there was never a lot of thought taken to what the arrangement of the office would be or what's in the office. And it wasn't inspiring and all that, and I just never let it catch up with me. And so now that's what I'm doing, and I love it. It's so exciting, but also kind of like, oh my gosh, I feel like I'm growing up, which is weird because I'm 48, but it's true. And so I just feel like I'm growing into this new office. Like I'm already a changed person, and we're always changing and growing, right? But for me, I have had so many leaps and bounds, personally and business and relationships and all those kinds of things, but the office just never caught up. And so that's what's happening now. And so it's really, really exciting. Right? Like I really haven't missed a whole lot of anything that I have gotten rid of. And actually most of it, we didn't get rid of it. Most of it has been relocated into other places in the house. We're making a hangout area for one of my teenagers downstairs in the basement. I'm like, hey, I have a couch. Here we go. We're just going to put it in the basement. Now I have the room. Like a basement it's not empty, but it's not packed. So it wasn't hard for us to move that down there. If I hadn't wanted to do that, I totally would have gotten rid of the couch. So I'm not saying that you should find places to put things necessarily, right? Because that's a lot of times it's just a coping mechanism. You think, okay, I don't want this thing here, So let me find a place for it. And then you try and find a place for it and it doesn't really fit and you never liked it to begin with. Don't do that, right? But in my case, I was like, oh, I would like a couch for that space and I certainly don't want it in here. So we're gonna put it downstairs. And so that works out really well. But it's been really, really fun just shopping for the office and thinking what would be a wonderful, what would be wonderful furniture to have in here as I'm working? What's going to inspire me? What's going to look great on videos? What's going to be fun to sit in and work and think and brainstorm? And so it hasn't been hard at all, which is wonderful and just really interesting, right? Like I think sometimes we think decluttering is supposed to be hard. Like letting go is supposed to be hard, but it doesn't always have to be that way. Sometimes it's really exciting and that's a good thing. My kids are playing games in the background. So, maybe it could be like that for you. And if you're thinking, well, if it's not hard, I'm doing it wrong, or, maybe you're dreading something because you think it's going to be awful and miserable, maybe it won't be. Maybe it'll actually be kind of fun and exciting. And it does feel so good to let go of things that just no longer work for you. It really does. And already, it's so crazy how quickly this has gone for me. Already, it feels so exciting and good. And, it was kind of like a hot mess this morning. We had wrappers all over the place because we assembled this chair, this beautiful new chair. It was a mess, but I kind of rallied the kids and they were cooperative, which was lovely. And now it looks pretty darn good. And I know that it's going to get torn apart again when the floor comes. It's going to be all a big, huge mess. But for now, it's already feeling so much better. And we want our spaces to be places that we want to spend time in, right? If you are wanting to be inspired, whether it's in your kitchen so you can cook delicious meals, or it's your craft room, or it's your bedroom, you want to have this peaceful oasis. You want these spaces to feel good. You want to feel good in your spaces. And so, figure out what that is going to require of you and figure out how to get there and then go get busy, because it is so exciting and so rewarding when you do create a space that you love to be in. And it's all worth it in the end. So let me know, what are you working on? Let me know what's going on for you in your spaces. Are you creating a new space that you love, or are you just making room? What's happening on your end? Let me know. Leave me a comment. All right, you guys, take care. See you later.